everybody? I am Money here, and today you guys are going to be watching a triple swarm nuclear on the map Slums. Slums is one of my more favorite maps on Black Ops 2. It's really good for maintaining the spawns and getting really good gameplays. Now, in terms of a commentary, I'm going to tell you guys the truth. I don't have any commentaries. I've been more focused on editing videos and making funny videos. Speaking of, I'm going to leave you guys a link in the description below showing you guys a video that I wanted to post to my channel. It's a Call of Duty reveal parody, and I wanted to post it, but it got flagged for audio visuals by Activision, and it was so intense that it was fucking copyrighted like worldwide. It wasn't just in the States, or usually it's just in Europe, but instead I put it on Facebook. So for those of you who don't know what I look like, you can go check out that video, and I'm pretty sure there'll be a picture of me somewhere. I'm pretty sexy, light skinned, hot, you know. It is what it is, you know, the burden of being an attractive male. But what I want to do is tell you guys some updates, because you guys haven't got an update from me in a while, so I'll take this little bit of time that we do have, and I'll let you guys know everything that was going on. So as you guys should know, I quit my job. That was earlier this month. The reason I quit my job, and the reason I quit a lot of things in life, is because I am a very petty person. And when I say that, I have certain morals that I don't like crossed, and there's little things that people do that will irritate the shit out of me, and I will, you know, quit. And it doesn't matter if it's a job, it's a person, a long-standing relationship. It's just one little thing will happen, and then I'll say, fuck this, I'm out. So in this particular situation, I worked my job quite a bit. Whenever there was overtime needed, I was kind of that guy. The guy that was that guy before got removed and moved to a different site. So I was kind of that guy. I did all the overtime, and the most hours you could work in 1 week, you know, per the state here is 72. And I knocked that out in 1 week for them. No complaints, no anything. I did split shifts, everything they needed, I was there. So then one night as I'm driving home, I popped my tire and I had a flat. So I got off that night, and about an hour later I called them and said, hey, I have a flat tire, I won't be able to make it. Well, I found out I did have a spare, but regardless, it was the weekend and I wasn't going to be able to get all the tools that I needed to acquire, since I didn't have any, and get that tire replaced. So I didn't make it in time for work, but like I said, I called off. For some reason, that message didn't get fully relayed to the supervisor, and the supervisor calls me and said, hey, you didn't show up for work or whatever. What was the deal? And I explained to him the situation, and then he's like, hey, that's a no-call, no-show. And then I was like, how can that be a no-call, no-show if I called off the day prior? You were fully aware, or the guy was fully aware. Well, apparently the guy didn't call in that morning, which doesn't matter because he passed it on to the shifts, and as long as the shifts are aware of it, then they're fine. But long story short, they ended up trying to give me a no-call, no-show, but I made a compromise with the manager and said, hey, if I come in that night to cover a shift that was, you know, vacant, then it was no harm, no foul. But then after that, I just said, you know, you fucked me, and I quit. So I put in my week notice, quit that job, and I actually got a really good job. Well, at least for my terms, it's a really good job. It's an environmental technician, which is kind of another word for a janitor in a different sense. I'm not a janitor, so I don't want you guys to think that, but I do clean up hazardous material, everything from like petroleum, solvents, all kind of chemicals, and then we get them all together, put them in a barrel, and then we ship them off to all these other sites throughout the United States, and then they do what they got to do to make them all clean again so they can reuse them. And for me, that's really cool, because when I was in the military, I was a petroleum specialist, which is a fueler, and when I was overseas, I was a bulk fuel supervisor. So this time around, I actually get to do something I enjoy in the States, which is cool because I don't have to worry about getting hit with a fucking mortar. So that'd be really cool. And then after I start working for a while, you know, I'll actually be making some good money versus making crumbs doing security and everything. But this goes all the way back to the video I posted not too long ago saying, you know, why a certain month was so important for me, because my little gun charge is going to be gone, and I'll be able to get a good job, and I'll get a new apartment, and you know, maybe I'll get a little chica and I'll settle down and, you know, knock out some kitties. But who knows? Either or, I'm really excited to start my job. I start Monday, and this is actually a career job for me. The first I've actually had, well, in the States. I did have a security job with Western State, which was technically a career job because I made really good money doing absolutely nothing. But other than that, I'm really excited. That's why I've kind of been MIA on my channel, not doing commentaries, because one, I've been out of ideas, and two, I've just been focused on, you know, getting my life back together. So I'll catch you guys next time. I am Money out.